What else do we got here? I saw this piece on Bill Maher where it talked about a professor getting fired because his class was too hard. His class was too hard. The kids weren't passing the class. And the kids and the parents were like, hey, this class is too hard. And it was like an organic chemistry class for pre med students. Hey, if you're not smart enough to be my doctor, then you shouldn't be my doctor. If you don't understand the concepts of organic chemistry well enough to be my doctor, then you should not be my doctor. This participation trophy generation is going to ruin our society. Let's make everything even for everybody, not the process, but the actual result is going to ruin our society. The idea that everything, everybody can be everything, everybody's entitled to the same things that other people are entitled to just because of their existence is going to ruin our society. We are a diverse society of people with different creeds, with different capabilities, with different bodies, with different minds, with different souls, with different drive. And the difference in the people create the difference in results. We can't standardize results. Now we can do our best to standardize the criteria to obtain the goal, but we can't standardize what it takes to get there. We can't standardize the work that has to be put in to get there. We can't standardize the end. There's a such thing as competition. There's such thing as being first. There's such thing as being last. And if you're last, guess what? This ain't for you. Try something else. I was having a conversation with my wife, and I was like, yo, if our daughter says I want to play in the NFL, I'm going to go, well, try something else. And she kind of gave me a look. I said, look, there are barriers to entry with certain things. I can't start a hedge fund right now because I don't have enough money. But I want to start a hedge fund. So what? So now we're going to let it bleed into academia. And we talk about this race we're in with China. I bet you they ain't firing professors over there because the classes are too hard. They're firing the students because they're not doing well enough. We can't drop the standard because you can't rise to the occasion. Certain careers are meant for the best of the best to be in it. Certain careers aren't meant for anybody to just walk in, fill out an application, and go and get the job. There's a reason why we pay doctors what we pay them. There's a reason why we pay our medical specialists what we pay them. There's a reason why we pay lawyers what we pay them. There's a reason why we pay NFL players, NBA players, anybody, CEOs, hedge fund managers, you know what I mean? Investment bankers. The best of the best get what they receive because of what it takes to get there, the work it takes to get there, the expertise it takes to get there, or the resources it takes to get there. If they got it, they got it, But just because you don't have it don't mean you get it because you want it. No, it's because you put in the work necessary to get it. And if we want to continue to dominate the world as a superpower, we got to start back dominating the classroom. We got to start back dominating our social lives. We got to start dominating sports. We got to start back dominating one another. Yeah, you got to dominate one another. If you want to be the best of the best, you got to go out and be the best. You got to pay the cost to be the boss. You don't just show up and say, hey, I run things now. No, you got to prove that you can do it. You have to put in the work. And if you're not going to put in the work, then you get to be average. And there's nothing wrong with being average. If you have an average work ethic, you have average capabilities, if you have average size, if you have average income, you're going to be average. And if you got below average, then you're going to be below average. But if you're going to find something and you're going to be superior and you work at it and you have those skills, whether naturally or earned, then you become above average. You become exceptional. And there's levels to this shit. And there's nothing wrong with there being levels to it, because if I work hard, if I put in the work, if I meet the capability, the qualifications, I don't want somebody to just walk in and have what I earned just because they said they want it. It's not how life should work. And the more and more participation trophies we get out, the less and less first place medals we're going to receive. But what do I know? I'm just a big baby.